Opening day is behind us, so let's look back at how the first games of the year played out on the diamond. Looking first at the American League East, the Rays went deep 4 times as they pummeled the Yankees 12-1. As of today, the Rays are atop the American League East division, while the Yankees are in last place in the AL East. The Cubs put together 10 hits total as they beat the Cardinals on the road 8-4. Right now, the Cardinals sit in last place in the National League Central Division, and the Cubs sit in first place in the National League Central Division. The Giants pitched well, allowing 3 hits as they got a road win against Arizona 6-1. Looking at the standings, the Diamondbacks sit in last place in the National League West Division, and the Giants sit in first place in the National League West Division. That'll do it for the recap of open.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Kansas City Royals and the Minnesota Twins. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Well, you know, I always think pitching and defense are keys to success in the long run. As we take a look at their arms, I see a lot of reason for optimism. A lot can happen over the course of a season, but if these guys stay healthy and pitch to their abilities, they should be in pretty good shape.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Minnesota Twins.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Harold, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Ooh, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
Jose Barrios gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, if you look at the rotation, this is the guy everybody questions. How is he still in it? ERA over 5 last season. But what I see is a guy that they trust. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go be out there and battle. And let's just see if maybe he can turn this trend around of inconsistency. All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Twins. And I'm looking down there at second base at Brian Dozier. I love how this guy turns the pivot. He'll hang in there with the best of them, and he's got the arm strength to turn the tough one.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Center fielder, number 6.
And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that one right down Main Street. Sunshine starting to break through a bit after a cloudy morning. 57 degrees here at game time. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Now this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Royals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
First batter of the game, and he hits a home run. Now, this is not what those home fans were expecting. They're not even in the seats yet, and you find yourself down 1-0.
Whit Merrifield next to hit.
Whit Merrifield.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Here's the 0-2. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No,
Third
he was
baseman,
trying
number
to
8,
go yard, 2 strikes
Mike
or not. Kind of
Moustakas.
looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. First pitch coming. Here it is. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
And a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Here comes the first pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Now, Matt, Dave Lawrence can remind you a lot of James Kingsley. He comes from that old school of if you hit your spots, he's going to call it. He has a tendency to call one side of the plate a little bit more than the other.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Well, he gave up that leadoff home run, and I thought, uh-oh, he's in trouble. But he's done a nice job bouncing back. Got 2 quick outs, and now he's got 2 strikes on this hitter. He's got a chance to get out of this unscathed the rest of the way.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. On to the bottom of the first, and the Royals are off to an early 1-0 lead. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down 1. The big thing here, realize you got a lot of game left. Just score 1 run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
Danny Duffy is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's going to have his rough outings from time to time. ERA last year just a little under 4. But the thing about it is he's going to take the ball. Give me the ball. I'm going to take my knocks, but I'm going to keep you in the game, and that's what I'm looking for him to do in this ball game. Keep him in the game, give him a chance to win. Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Royals. And behind the plate is Salvador Perez. He's one of the bigger catchers in the league. He stands about 6'4", 6'5". It took a lot of foul balls through the years off that face mask in his chest. Even changed how he was catching the ball. But I love him back there. Catch and throw and gun people down.
At the plate, Eddie Rosario.
Leading.
He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Fielder, Eddie Rosario.
Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Career numbers against Danny Duffy, 0 for 4. He pulls this one into right. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign.
Batting second.
Here's Byron
Center
Buxton
fielder,
now.
Byron Buxton.
First pitch of the at-bat. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
Here's the 0-1. Swinging a soft liner. And no chance there for Escobar. It's a base hit.
Looks like somebody had their breakfast in this day game. They help out with 2 back-to-back hits, and they're off and flying. The breakfast must be good. The breakfast of champions, that is.
Here's Miguel Sano, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
And he comes back with a pitch that misses here. 1-1 to the Minnesota third baseman. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Ready with another 2-2. And another foul ball. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Here's Brian Dozier now. Career numbers against Danny Duffy. He's got 8 hits in 32 at-bats. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Now Dozier with a drive out to left field. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Right over the middle, knee high.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to the plate. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
Right fielder, Max Kepler.
Stepping in, Max Kepler, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
I like the pitch right there, Matt. Bases loaded. You got to look for that strikeout right there. That's a nasty pitch for the hitter to lay off of. I'd come back with it again.
Fouled back. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. Again, he sends it out of play. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Working for the punch out and the offering. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Another 1-2 delivery. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. to first. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer to second for one. On to the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Melky Cabrera. He'll lead it off here against Jose Barrios.
Left fielder, Melky Cabrera.
First delivery to him on the way. And he gets the call that time for strike number one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He got two pitches that were up that were very hittable, and he just couldn't pull the trigger. It's one thing if you take one pitch, but to take them twice, I don't know where his concentration is right now, Matt.
And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
I like the aggressiveness, Matt. He hits the batter, then he comes right back with the fastball and says, dare you to hit it. I'm coming after you.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Batting seven, the designated hitter.
Standing in, Jorge Soler. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Runner at first here, one man out. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box, number 38. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And that pitch catches the inside corner. A runner on first with 2 away. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. From the belt, the pitch. Now a curveball in there. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Royals leave 1. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Here's Byung-Ho Park. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Byung-Ho Park.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Here it comes, 0-2.
Foul.
Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right.
I like the call for the two-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Eduardo Escobar standing in as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. The 0-1 delivery. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
One out, nobody on. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Robbie Grossman.
Here's Robbie Grossman. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Runners on first with 1 down. Swing and a looper to left.
He's out.
Here comes Cabrera. He gets there and makes. Makes a fine running play for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping up to the plate, Chris Jimenez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set and the pitch. And he takes ball 1.
Oh, he missed that pitch. I tell you what, as the pitcher, he's got to gain his composure. You can see guys fall apart if you see a ball in the zone that long get called a ball on you. Well, I don't know how he missed that pitch. That ball's in the zone a long time, but he missed it. I guess that happens.
One-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed 1-1. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery.
Foul.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is 4.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Minnesota. It remains 1-0. Downtown Minneapolis skyscrapers as we continue our coverage on MLB Network. Now in the box, Alcides Escobar, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break, a little front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over the plate, and it doesn't. It just locks you up as a hitter.
The windup and the 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Foul.
Out of play. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Soft liner to the right side. Now a dive in right, but he can't haul it in, and now this is going to be big trouble out there. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Into the box now, Lorenzo Cain. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Fastball called for strike 2.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
A pause and the 0-2. On the ground up the middle. Dozier fields it cleanly. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
Great job to cash in following that leadoff triple. Infield's back, so you just want to make sure you get it on the ground, and that's an easy RBI.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Whit Merrifield. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. One and one. Here it comes. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hit back up the middle. There is Dozier. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
The third baseman, number 8, Mike Moustakas.
Striding in once again, Mike Moustakas. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Moustakas waits on the 1-1.
Foul.
Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Royals 2 and the Twins nothing. Ready for another chance? Eddie Rosario. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Rosario.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Wow.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at one that almost hit him.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
This is flared out towards second. And he's retired here, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Byron Buxton. He reached on a single in his first try. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Foul.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now.
Yeah.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Standing in now, Miguel Sano. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw not in time to get him, and how about that? An unlikely infield single.
Man, was he flying down the line right there. Now, I know there's 2 outs, and he's not quitting. Maybe this is a rally starter with the 2-out infield single.
So striding forward now, Brian Dozier. 50th pitch of the game on its way. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Duffy sets. Here's the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Oh, man, I talk about frustrated. You're down 0-2 with this guy. You know he's got 4 pitches in his back pocket. You just don't know which one he's going to throw.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line towards center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1. They're down 2-0. Back with Harold Reynolds and
Leading
Dan
out for the
Plesac.
Royals,
Matt Vasgersian
first
here as
baseman
Eric
number
Hosmer
35,
gets ready to start
Eric
things out.
Hosmer.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Pitch on the way. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Drilled on the ground to short. Escobar on the grass. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Left fielder number 53, Melky Cabrera.
Digging in to try it again. Melky Cabrera. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. The windup and the 0-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that swung on and fouled straight back. Ready with another 0-2.
Foul.
Swing and a ball sliced fouled into the seats down the left field line. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is pulled into right. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Here he comes on 2-0. Late that time for a strike.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot
who am I
down
speaking?
in
Who
enough
am I
time
speaking
to allow
to?
your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Nicole,
Gets the sign. Here comes
I'm
the
calling to
2-1.
see. As you may know,
Man, he's
from
got
last
good.
week, before the end of last week, I lost my account, and I don't know the password to this. It's called Neil Queen Bell 93, and for some reason.
Could you please spell it out for me?
Oh yeah, N EO
Yes.
QU EEN. B-E.
At the beginning is M as in mom or N as in Nancy?
Well, N is in Nancy.
Okay, so Neil Quinn, and
Yeah.
then?
Then Beryl. B-E. R-Y.
T as in Tom, E as in elephant, R as in Romeo, Y.
And then you're going to want to put an L as in lion.
Uh-huh.
And then the last two is 93.
928.
Actually 93.
I'm sorry?
The last two after YL is 93. My birth year.
Just 93. So Neil Quinn Terrio.
No, Beryl. It's Beryl.
Okay, I'm gonna spell. Okay, N as in Nancy, E as in elephant, O as in Oscar,
Mhm.
Q, U as in uniform, E
Mhm.
as in elephant, N as in Nancy, and then T as in Tom, E as in elephant, R as in Romeo, Y as in yellow, L as in love. 93.
Is it the right letters? I put in BERYL.
B as in boy, E as in elephant,
Yeah.
R as in Romeo, Y L as in love. 93.
Yeah, 93, that's correct. Now, let me get down to the limb and say, I tried to sign in, I mean, my email address for that information is correct. But I don't know how I'm supposed to get my account back. You know, I mean, my you see, my PS4 needed a USB storage device, and I got a flash drive over here, and apparently, I don't know how am I supposed to get my stuff back. I mean, I made my second account and...
Whenever you try to sign in, what is the error message that you received? That your information is not valid.
Yeah, apparently it's not valid, that's the problem. I mean, I'm trying to find out how I'm trying to reset my password. I mean, my account,
Of course, I'm going to help you out to recover your account. I will need the email address that you always use to sign in before this happened.
Alright, yeah, that's the email address. It's neilqueenbell93 at gmail.com.
Gmail.
Yeah, Gmail.
Okay, so the same as the online name, but with gmail.com, right?
Correct.
Okay, your first and last name?
Muse Nito.
Muse.
Yeah, M-U-S-E.
Okay. Let's see if we can recover this account. Okay. And is this the email address that you used the first time to create this account?
Yeah, that is actually my very first ever account when I got the PS4 2.5 years ago.
Mhm.
And I was...
Okay. Just to make sure that I'm in the right account, I'm gonna spell one more time the online name. N as in Nancy, E as in elephant, O as in Oscar, Q, U as in uniform, E as in elephant, E as in elephant, N as in Nancy, B as in boy, E as in elephant, R as in Romeo, Y as in yellow, L as in love, 93.
Correct.
Okay.
You see, when... You
And
see...
you're saying that this is the email that you used the first time when you first created the account?
Correct, yeah.
Good. Okay. I will need, do you remember what system you used to create this account?
What system? The PS4.
The PS4. Do you have that PS4 with you right now?
Yeah, I'm having it. I'm standing right next to it right now with my TV.
Okay. I will need from that PS4, the serial number of that PS4.
On the serial number, I believe it's around here somewhere. I think it's... So how... what do I need to head to for the serial number?
Remember that we have like it's this is for security measures. We have an account recovery process, so we need to ask you some questions in order to validate the ownership of the account and give you access again. Okay, just to confirm the information I can see in the system.
So would the serial number be on the back of the PS4?
Yes.
Hold on, let me double check. I mean,
It's a tiny number. Very tiny number.
hold on, let me see. I need to find that serial number. Wait a minute, isn't it in the back of the PS4 that says PS, or is it in the bottom?
Look in both. I'm not okay. I think it's in the box.
Now the bottom system itself. Well, let me see.
Do you see any like barcode?
Yeah. Are you looking for the barcode?
No. Below the barcode. Do you see a number?
Oh, the serial number. Hold on. Let me get that for you real quick.
Okay.
I mean, I know what it is. I know it's under here. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. The serial number is I think it's MB 09 8.
09 or 09? Oh, was it Oscar 9?
Yeah. 86 16
Yeah.
060.
Okay, so M as in mom, B as in boy, O as in Oscar. 986166060.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna try to find it. Just a sec.
All right.
And the only name, it doesn't have symbols or anything, right?
It doesn't have what?
Any symbols, right?
No. Just 93 after the L.
No, I'm talking about the only name, the business name. No symbols at all.
Correct. No symbols. That's the 93. That's the 93 after the L.
Okay, very good. Is it the PlayStation Black or it's in a special edition?
It's actually the Black Slim.
Okay. Okay, could you please take a picture of it or something like that for you to make sure if the one or not? Just for us to double check we're typing the correct number.
My number is actually is correct. The 93
Okay,
actually
M
is
as in
correct.
mom, B as in boy, O as in Oscar.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. If you put M, isn't it's not the beginning letter is not M. It's actually N.
N as in Nancy.
Yeah.
Okay, and then B as in boy, O as in Oscar. 986166060.
Yeah. That's the thing. But yeah, the first line is still an M. But yeah, we get the idea.
I'm sorry?
I said the first letter. Let me repeat the first letter. It's actually still M.
Okay, could you please provide me the number one more time?
Oh, sir. Okay. Okay. It's M B.
As in Nancy? M as in mom or N as in Nancy?
Mom.
Mom. And then?
B0.
B?
No.
As in boy?
Yeah.
And then?
098.
9?
Did you get the 0?
Okay, so MB09?
Yeah. 86.
Mm-hmm.
16.
Mm-hmm.
060.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. Okay, in this case, I can see that the information is matching on my system, so you will be able to recover access to the account. Do you have another email, an email that you haven't used for creating another account that is an email that is completely like allowed to use?
Well, I was thinking maybe neilqueenbell93 at yahoo.com.
Okay, so same as the online name, but with at yahoo.com.
Yeah.
Same as the gamer name.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the same username.
At yahoo.com. And do you have access to that email address?
Yeah. I mean, the email is that email, of course, is also correct, but the password needs have something new in.
Okay, could you please go into the inbox of that email?
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on a second. Well, I can try to get on Gmail for that, but let me double check that. But hold on. So.
You have access to the email.
Yeah, I do have the access to the email address, so it's still is correct.